Hey there guys, welcome to an episode of The Rational Biohacker. Today my tongue is blue, so I'll be reviewing methylene blue, which has been a very popular supplement at this year's biohacking conference. Troscriptions, the company that made this product, were one of the main sponsors, and today I'm going to be looking at pros and cons of taking this supplement. As we know, that this company has not been around for very long in terms of good pharmaceutical sourced methylene blue. It's really difficult to get some, but now we're starting to see a few more companies in the space. So in terms of buying it, it's gone a lot easier now. For me, being UK based, there haven't been too many companies too many websites that even offer the supplement. Most recently, Xbrain, if you want to get this and you're UK based, xbrain.co.uk is stocking it for $34.99 for about 16 servings. So what is methylene blue? It's basically a medication and dye which has been known to enhance mitochondrial function, and it was originally used in the 1800s to stain genes blue, but now it's used for a variety of different uses, from boosting cognition to helping with with being used in skincare. And you can get methylene blue in fish tank cleaner. Please don't go ahead and start chugging down fish tank cleaner, because that stuff will be very heavily contaminated with heavy metals and all sorts of rubbish. So please try and get pharmaceutical grade methylene blue. In terms of buying it in the US, Troscriptions are readily available. I think that they have an Instagram, Facebook page on which you can buy off them. In terms of buying it from the UK perspective, only xbrain.co.uk, currently the only website to stock it. In terms of dosing, you're going to get about four troches, and you can cut that into servings, so about 4 individual pieces, so you're getting about 16 servings depending on how you react to it. It's generally, this is an exclusive stack which combines methylene blue with nicotine and CBD. Of course, the amount of CBD and nicotine is quite small. You're getting a very small hit of nicotine, and you're getting about only 5 milligrams of CBD. So in terms of the quantity of what you're getting in it, it's very weak, and you sort of want to start off with it being weak, because methylene blue, if you take too much, it can have oxidative effects, and it can cause that damage to your mitochondria. Whereas if you take small amounts, it can help enhance, boost your ATP, boost your cognition, help fight neurodegeneration, and be used as a good anti-aging supplement. For information about this, there have been several podcasts that I've linked to in the bio of in the show notes. And for people in the UK, this is the first supplement where there's actually been, you can actually have nicotine in a clean form. For us in the UK, you can only take, if you want to get nicotine, you have to usually buy nicotine gum, which is full of harmful sweeteners and all sorts of rubbish. For me, it provides a good cognitive boost for about 4 to 5 hours. And you're looking at about £35 for 1 pack, or if you buy little sachets, you're looking at about £32. So I'll just stack it with nicotine, as there is a lot of evidence out there that nicotine and methylene blue can stack together very well. Overall, you're getting about £35, you're getting 16 servings, which comes to about £2 a serving. So it's not that pricey, but in my opinion, I would have really liked more CBD than 5 milligrams. I found that, having worked in CBD stores before, customers usually react better to about 15 to 30 milligrams, and I would have liked a bit more nicotine. Not that I'm an ex-smoker or anything like that, I just think that, I really want to, when I'm taking nicotine, I really like a high dose, because I find it helps me really boost my creativity. In terms of health benefits, if you read up Jack Kruse's blog, you'll find a lot of the complicated studies on how methylene blue boosts ATP production, boosts energy production, helps boost cognition, by increasing oxygen reuptake, which is why you get that that little energy buzz after you take it. In terms of disadvantages of the supplements, I'll say that it's quite expensive what it is. Again, a lot of the nootropics, Qualia, Alpha Brain, they're all sort of similar price in terms of per dosage. The main annoyance is the fact that this stuff stains. Like, sometimes it can stain on teeth for 4 or 5 days after. If you're wearing braces, please don't take methylene blue, because there have been examples of it permanently staining other people's braces. And it uses quite a lot of packaging. It's very plastic heavy, this True Blue box packaging, sorry. And it's not practical in sort of business situations. You can't sort of take this and then go on a business call, go on a business trip, because you're going to look like a fool with a blue tongue. And for me, I found it really does stain. So be careful when you're cutting it up, to use it to cut it up on something you don't care about, because it can stain like cutting boards, anything. It's really, this stuff just really sticks to surfaces. So yeah, if you're taking SSRIs, please don't take methylene blue, as it's been known to really combine with it in a harmful way based on studies. So overall, if you want really more information about this, I would say read up on Jack Kruse's blog, read up on the Biohack blog, because there's some really deep PubMed studies on benefits of methylene blue for skin, for cognition, etc. And it takes a lot of understanding to really, it takes a bit of, podcast listening, a bit of reading to really understand what methylene blue does. And you'll find whether it's right for you. For me personally, I found that the fact that it stained my tongue blue for 6 hours was quite annoying. I didn't find it to be worth that, the small cognitive boost that I got from it, but I think everyone will react differently. There are some people on a small amount, they'll find this is really good. Other people will find that they won't feel it that well, so they'll have to take larger amounts, so it's going to be more expensive. All in all, it's going to be different from person to person. And you can take some things to enhance your methylene blue experience. For example, sunlight and methylene blue combine very, very well with one another. And has been used for treatment of many skin disorders. So I've linked the Jack Kruse blog post to that, where it explains that in more detail. Also, this stack also has caffeine in it, which I didn't mention before, which some people out there believe that caffeine causes more damage to mitochondria than it does help. So that could be seen as a negative. I personally hate when nootropic stacks introduce caffeine. I think it's quite a lazy thing to put in there. I would have liked to see something else, because I find that you can get caffeine in any nootropic stacks, Alpha Brain, Qualia, or Light. Those they all have caffeine. So it would have been nice to have something else. I would have happily swapped out the caffeine for more CBD than 5 milligrams, which I think again was just too weak. But overall, it's really worth trying out. I think the experience is unique, obviously, because your tongue's going to be dyed blue. The literature really does support the use of stacking methylene blue and nicotine together has had many profound health benefits. And overall, I think it just depends on the person, how you react to it. That'll determine it, and you can't know how you can react to it without taking it. So please be wary and start on a low dose and work your way up with these sort of things, because too much methylene blue can cause more harm than good, as if it's taken in too high quantity, it can have oxidative effects on the mitochondria and can be actually, cause more problems than it does solutions. But when you're trying out, start with a very, very small amount and work your way up, as with anything. But overall, I'd say it's a very interesting supplement. I really like the company. I think that it's good that they made that sort of innovative stack to stack methylene blue and nicotine together. It's very, very unique. But overall, I just didn't think that the experience was worth the money. I can't use this at work like other nootropic stacks where you just pop a few pills and you feel you feel a nice buzz. I honestly would prefer something like neurofeedback and maybe lion's mane by Life Cycle compared to this, but it's different for everyone. I think the only way you can find out is by trying yourself. But yeah, give Troscriptions a shot. They're definitely worth it. I'll definitely read up on it first with the Jack Cruz blog and the various interviews that I posted in my blog, and then take it yourself. But yeah, this has been the Rational Biohacker, and thank you for watching another episode. I'll be releasing some more reviews soon.